it's helped me know my worth. It's helped me create boundaries, and it's really helped just take my power back. Because the thing is, when you're a kid, you're groomed to show that your sexuality is what makes you valuable. You're getting looked at by older men by the time you're 12 or 13. You are told to shut your mouth and just be a good girl and do the dishes. But the second we want to be compensated for it, then it's a problem, because we should just be giving away everything for free because we're just worthless women that are just here to help men survive. No, fuck no. Fuck you, pay me.
OnlyFans is like a subscription site that lets content creators monetize their influence, sort of, which means that you can sell pretty much any kind of content. Everybody normally associates it with sex work, but it's also used for art, for teaching.
The adult industry thrives on people buying content from home who have these certain desires. And I think when people are stressed, they turn to things that bring them pleasure. So OnlyFans was an outlet for a lot of people, and that's when girls started hitting the jackpot.
I post videos, photos, that kind of thing. I don't have like any sort of specific kind of content because I'm still like working towards growing my subscription count.
I've been an entrepreneur since I was 17. I've been selling on eBay, Etsy, had my first real big brand by the time I was 21 called Alien Outfitters. I purchased a warehouse back in December. So now I actually have employees and a fulfillment center. And a lot of it I attribute to COVID, because things grew so fast and we had to hire so fast. So that's where my main source of income is.
We right now are looking for an apartment because when my parents found out that I had an OnlyFans, my dad just like went ballistic. Like he definitely was like, I'm so like disappointed in you, like this is the worst news I have ever heard. And I was like, stop being so dramatic, like stop it.
It's difficult dealing with family, with friends, but to me that's the universe telling them maybe they need to find better friends. Maybe they need to sit down and figure out what's wrong with their parents because they can't show unconditional love. Like, how sad to be a parent and not love your kid because they're empowered by their sexuality.
It's very, very hard because I have been the subject of many hateful comments.
Right. And the defense mechanism is natural. I mostly pity people who do that because hurt people. And, I'm okay with being people's punching bag. It just, at the end of the day, I'm getting paid. So if they want to get angry, they're not going to get paid to get angry. I would call it a TikTok purge that happened a few weeks ago. Any creators that had an OnlyFans link in their bio just got permanently banned, including myself. So not only are there hurdles with TikTok because of their guidelines, but now there are more hurdles with what words you use, what collarbone you show, your bio, everything. So I am playing by the rules. I do not use any wording that promotes my adult content.
Actually, on April 1st, OnlyFans is releasing a new policy, and it's gonna affect a lot of content creators because they are basically saying that they own all of your content. So if somebody steals your content, you can't do anything about it.
Again, with social media and people being able to track people and stalk people, it's a lot scarier. But check out my ebook. There's lots of safety tips there as far as like using technology, how to keep yourself anonymous as far as your email, your address, so no one can find you. And then there's choices you have to make. Do you want to show your face? How far do you want to go?
I have sold content online before, but it wasn't really safe and I wasn't very comfortable doing it. So I chose to create an OnlyFans account because it felt safer. And it felt like a safer way to make money.
I don't enjoy the people who pay to get in to your account and then feel like everything should be free. That's a constant topic.
Especially because men think that if they send you like a dick pic, then you're gonna be like, oh my God, of course, let me send you all of my free content. So
you have to know your lines to spew back at them, because I've had to practice myself too.
If you are someone who has the money to pay for that, then you should totally like support content creators, and especially because the people that have subscribed to me are so kind. Like definitely I was like in absolute shock.
I praise them because what a wonderful world it is to fairly compensate people.
When you support OnlyFans, you are really like stepping away of those platforms that truly exploit and damage.
I admire the men who hands down just pay your prices, because you're supporting humans. I admire the confidence it takes to come out the closet with your kink and to share it with someone and embrace it, because I couldn't imagine living my whole life closeted and not owning my sexuality, because it's all deep within us and it just hurts your soul. So to see people subscribing, paying, tipping, enjoying themselves, consenting, I can't think of anything better.
I'm like waking up and it's like, oh no, I have to retweet all this stuff. So I check it, and then I check the Discord groups that I'm in, and then I start uploading content, like the good morning tweets, like I start messaging people, and that's all like in the first hour of waking up.
Today was actually my day off. I try to take Saturdays as sexy Saturdays, and these are the days I actually play dress up, make some content, mess around with Bae, eat at home, play with our dogs, do fun interviews like this. Like for me, this doesn't feel like work. So being able to just like make TikToks and laugh, like that's what makes time go by so fast when you're enjoying something, right?
But most days, like I have breakfast in the middle of my class. I'm like listening and eating. Then after class, I check my OnlyFans page, and I check if I have new subscribers, if I have messages, stuff like that. I upload content, and then I spend most of the day in the middle of working like on my college assignments and searching for ways in which I can expand my following and stuff like that.
Like my stripper pole's in the warehouse, so it's so much fun. I try to make it fun, and then I come home, and then I am like on TikTok on my computer all night till midnight, just so many notifications, just trying to get through them all aimlessly. It's like I just can't breathe all day, but I know there's a light at the end of the tunnel, so I'm trying to, what is it, chase the tail while I have it or something like that.
If some people like start messaging me at 10, then I have to like, okay, I'm gonna pay attention to see what can I do, blah blah, and I need to be working, but I also have to do homework. So sometimes I'm in the middle of a class and I have to do a post, and so that's like really really hard to draw the line between the workspace and the personal space.
The thing is, from what I've read and what my mentors have told me, eventually the business needs to automate itself without me. So with work, that means hiring everyone to do my job and have that run like a beautiful orchestra. And then I don't even have to go to the warehouse. We're almost at that point. B, with OnlyFans, I'm trying to find a manager that I can batch my content and just send it to. They can edit it, they can schedule the post, they can interact with my customers, and that would save, I don't even know, so much time. So those are the two things that I anticipate to happen this year. But my real goal, my true goal, is to open an animal sanctuary literally in the same business park that I'm in, because North Carolina has the highest rate, one of the highest rates of stray dogs and abandoned animals. Most of my dogs have been rescues. I wanted to be a veterinarian when I was a kid. So I want to open a nonprofit, and I want to fucking make merch. I want to hire sex workers. I want to have a YouTube channel and have these fucking hot, sexy girls like showing how they train pit bulls, because sex sells. And I know I can make like tits for pits or something amazing to really, I mean, I've never seen it, maybe what, pits and parolees or something, but I've never seen an empire of that on the internet, and I'm going to do it. It's going to happen.
My ideal life would be like knowing that what I do it because I love to do it and not because I have to, you know? And so that would be like my ideal situation, like have enough money to do history papers and academic like articles and stuff like that, without that being like, if they don't publish me then I'm gonna starve, you know. Many people is like, oh, why don't you like become a doctor or do something useful, you know, like why does history matter? So for me, like getting into really personal stuff, like I don't want to have children like at all, because why would I bring more humans into this world? But for me, that experience of like I want to change someone's mind about something important, you know, like I want to be able to have an influence. And for me, what else is teaching if not that, you know?